Alright, I'm back. And we got something new today. Let's see, I'm all over the place. We got whatever this is. Humble Sea Brewing Company, Modest Ocean, Crispy West Coast Pale, coming in at 5.7. And it looks like they got a rather jacked up hammerhead shark there. No idea. White can. Like, I could see it's a white label, but it's also a white can. Kind of weird. Black top. Definitely something unique going on there. Let's see. Pale Ale with Admiral Malt and Mosaic Hop from YCH. Now, this beer is out of California, Santa Cruz, but YCH is Yakima, right where I'm from. So that's pretty cool. And it's actually where my dad works, at YCH Hops, so that's cool. Anyways, we are a tiny crew of kooks trying our hardest to firstly get pitted on the rig, and secondly, and arguably more importantly, make the best beery liquid known to humankind. A lot of weird words and terminology here. We're here to forge new trails on the path of kookiness. We hope you share your comments, criticisms, and love notes with us. Love you, Humble Seas. Alright, that didn't tell me shit. It was more of a mission statement. But let's try this out. If I could get my nail up under it. I decided to pour it in the glass so we could get a look at it. Definitely looks like a crisp pale. You can see that there. Nice color to it, nice golden color. Definitely has a little bit of a citrusy nose to it. I like that. Let's top it off a little bit. Yeah, it's not like an overwhelming nose, but at least it's there. Okay. Not bad. It was sitting here for a little while, so it's a little bit warm. That's not really that big a deal. Definitely get a little bit of kind of resinous hop character. It's not super dank, but it does have like a little bit of like fruity, juicy notes, and then a little bit of resinous, hoppy notes. But it's the overall experience, like all the flavors are somewhat mellow. So the nose is somewhat mellow, and so are the flavors, but it's a pale ale, so it's totally understandable. Alright, new product to the den. Saponificio Varesino Felce Aromatica. And I had to say it like the chief used to say it, because that shit was funny. Alright, so this is a vegetal soap. Let me see if I can find it here. These are the ingredients. 100% vegetal, it says, somewhere on there. 5.3 ounces, and then 100% vegetal. 5.3, and this is in their beta 4.3 formula. Now this puck comes in a cardboard box, and there's no tub, there's no tin. It just has like this little plastic insert that they put your puck in, and then they leave it to your imagination on how you're gonna store it. I'm just gonna let it dry. It's a hard puck, and I got it right here. You can see the face where I kind of loaded my brush up on it. I just threw it in a shaving bowl, loaded my brush up on it, and then whipped up my lather inside of another bowl. So it's a hard puck. They have the stamped SV logo on the front. We got our lather whipped up right here. It looks very good. Got it whipped up in the Lancaster bowl. I tried to load heavy. I'm not. Oh, look at that soft curl. You know I'm not the best at like brush loading and whatnot, but I am a good bowl lather, and I definitely looks like I made a nice lather today. So let's get this on the face. I've already been talking for 5 minutes. Let's get this show on the road. So this was a $41 soap. I was able to utilize a Razor Company gift card to help me knock that price down. SV is something that I've heard a lot of good things about, but I never had the chance to get it. I'm also using my Lancaster Razorworks brush there. That is the brush that is one of my Four Horsemen collection. I call this one Death because Death arrived on a pale horse, pale green to be exact. And it's got the Lancaster V1 Badger Knot on top. Still my favorite Badger Knot. But anyhow, heard a lot of good things about Saponificio Varesino, and I wanted to try them for quite some time, but I'm just too much of a cheapskate to throw down the money on software. And so getting the Razor Company gift cards really helped make that a lot more possible for me. And price points are subjective. You guys buy what you want with your money, and I'll buy what I want with my money. But I kind of have like a line in the sand that I don't like to cross when it comes to like price points like that. There's just so much good stuff for cheap that I just have a hard time justifying it. Now, besides all that, it is a hard puck, so I'm assuming it's going to give me a lot of longevity. It is triple milled. It's a product of Italy. And 100% vegetal, so no tallow in this one. It seems like they just continue changing their base, because I've been interested in trying SV for a long time, and that beta formulation, that number just keeps changing as they go on, so kind of interesting that they're always tinkering. We're going to be using the carbon stainless steel today. This one is on loan to me by So Sharp David. We got a fresh Lada's blade in there, and 316 stainless, 316L stainless. Looks like 2020. It says CX 3X 252, and I have no idea what that means. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, maybe if you like zoom in or something, but you can kind of see it there. Anyhow, this is a very nice shaver. I do enjoy the carbon razors. This is the second one that I've tried now. The titanium and now the stainless steel. I do really enjoy them, but I just think they're kind of fucking ugly. As far as aesthetics go, I think they're ugly, and at least this handle, which I know it has a name or a designation, but I don't know it. I don't like this handle at all. I harp on it every time I use it. But the razor does give a nice, enjoyable shave. I'll give it that. So, the scent on this one, Felce Aromatica. It is a Fougere of sorts. An aromatic Fougere. I'm assuming that Felce Aromatica means aromatic fern, but I could be wrong about that. I did notice on the website that they said the soap contains male fern extract, which actually helps balance your skin. That's pretty interesting. Never heard that one before, so maybe that's one of their vegetal ingredients that they use. So yeah, this one, maybe about a 4 out of 10. It's not bold and banging by any means. It's a pleasant fougere. It's not super wild or herbaceous. It's in my opinion, it's kind of like tame and mellow, but it does have some nice like lighter green elements to it. I got the scent notes here. It's lemon and sage on top. For the mid notes, it's floral, lavender, clove, black pepper, and then the base has amber, vetiver, patchouli, and cedarwood. So those base notes, they're not really prominent. I think they're probably lesser in the blend. Very nice looking lather though. SV. I think I'm gonna be happy about this purchase. The scent, I do really like the scent. I wish it was a little bit stronger. It's kind of weird because I just got Southern Witchcraft's Fougere Nameta, and that one is bold and banging and robust and wild, and it's almost like they're on the polar opposite of the spectrum. You know what I mean? Like, if you want a nice Fougere scent and you disliked Fougere Nameta, then it's very possible that Felce Aromatica would be more your speed. It's like I said, it's not as wild, not as robust. It's just kind of like a mellow green. I don't want to say it's not herbaceous, but it's more tame. It's more tame. Very nice. I think I'm gonna really enjoy these Lada's blades. The more shaves that I've been getting with them, the more I've been enjoying them. I ain't mad about that. Alright. It's kind of weird how it's tracing a little bit. Maybe it's because like I'm getting some soap on the top cap. Very slick though. Absolutely no problems in terms of like the slickness. It's about medium dense. It's definitely not the most dense soap I've ever used. I'm not knocking it though because it does have some density to it. It's about medium structure, medium density. And there's nothing to complain about with those stats, in my opinion. The stainless steel carbon does have a bit of blade feel, and I do feel like it does have a bit of blade chatter as well. I feel like some of that blade chatter almost for sure comes from like how much blade exposure there is. Like, there is a shit ton of blade exposure, and I just feel like with the blade hanging out that far, that it would be like impossible to clamp it to the point where the ends of it don't flex as you're shaving, because it's just sticking out so far. I could be wrong about that, but that's how I feel. So definitely some blade chatter. Nothing wild, but you could definitely feel it, I think. And if you had multiple days growth, I think it would become more and more apparent. Very nice though. The soap did its job. Lathered up easily. Took a fair amount of water. Absolutely no problems loading off the hard puck. All I did was, while my brush was soaking in the Lancaster brush scuttle, I just put a few drops of warm water on the surface of the puck and let that sit there for a few minutes. And when I was ready to lather, the top layer of the soap had been softened ever so slightly. I loaded up for about 30 seconds, and then I took the puck out, cleaned off the top of it, and began to lather up in my Lancaster bowl. Absolutely no problems. Came together very nicely. Alright, let me grab a towel. Got shit everywhere. Alright, Lancaster Red. Nice. So I would definitely order another SV. I didn't have any issues whatsoever with the soap. It was actually pretty damn enjoyable. The only thing is I wish the scent strength was at least a 5. 4's not bad, but anything over mid-strength kind of bums me out. I like them bold and banging. 4 to 5 just doesn't quite hit that mark. Holy smokes. There's a lot of fucking lather that creeped up in there this time. So, all in all, real good shave. I had Carbon did its job. The Lada's blade did its job. Alright. We're going to finish with Purely Skinful's Fougere Luxe. This one right here, definitely a different Fougere. But, actually, this is my favorite Fougere right here. I absolutely love this one. Nice quality restrictor. It's also my favorite aftershave formula. It's witch hazel based. No alcohol. And I just love the way that Purely Skinful's aftershave leaves my skin feeling fucking awesome. The scent on this one is much brighter, and it kind of has like this sparkling effervescence to it, but it also has this herbaceous green notes. Very, very nice and enjoyable. Fougere Luxe, Purely Skinful. Definitely my favorite. I still, even after all the Fougeres that I've picked up, still like that one the most. And I just know my skin's gonna feel fucking great too. So, what do you guys think? We should do another Fern Boy Squad week. I know Shave326 is still making videos every now and then. But what do you guys think? Fern Boy Squad week? Is it time to bring it back? I think so. I've got some recent Fougeres added to my collection, and I think I'm ready to do a whole new rotation. So let me know and we'll do it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.